Hi, this is Bart Sharp, Maxis Energy Transformation, and magic for modern times. What is magic for this reality? It's quite different than what you'd expect at Hogwarts or Jedi Academy. It's a very different reality. We can and be magic in this world. It's just different ingredients that create it. And one of them, and there are many ingredients. I could not cover it in a 3 or 5 or 10 minute YouTube video. So I'm going to just pick one aspect that I believe is very important, is living in the present. The more that we can be totally present in our body, in us, totally, we are creating the opportunity for magic to happen, for our wishes to show up. For example, if you're walking down the street and you're looking in store windows and you see something you like and it just delights you, in that instant you're asking a question like, wow, that's wonderful. What would it take for that to show up in your life? When you ask a question like that, you're opening that possibility for the universe and for your more infinite self to start creating that. In essence, you're sort of planting a seed out there in the fabric of the universe to bring that to you. So it is that spontaneous curiosity, wonderment, and question that are the basics of magic, of living in that openness. And it's not so much in asking questions, that's a part of it, but it's also just this openness that when you see something, there's an excitement and you're open to receive it. A question opens that up, like, oh, what would it take for me to receive a new home? Because that would delight me. And you're just opening that up. But there's so many other ingredients with it. And usually when people are practicing magic and they're using these questions and staying in the present, staying in wonderment, it's almost like a cognitive experience for them. Which that's the beginning steps, is to be cognitive about it, to think about it, but it's also an energetic feeling. In other words, when you see that beautiful coat that in the store window or whatever it is, there's something in your body that resonates with it and you feel it. You feel that excitement, and there's something in the knowingness in your body that knows that, wow, this really resonates with me. So it is a body experience. And one important concept is, and this is an Axis Energy Transformation concept, is our body is infinite, our mind is finite. I'll say that again. Our body is infinite, our mind is finite. And what that is that this body consciousness that we have is all possibilities. It is our God source. It is infinite. And that's what our body does. It can communicate and be present in many places. Whereas our mind, our ego, are all about creating barriers about how it cannot be done, all the reasons that we have to do it, all the definitions of why it has to happen, and it's a very much a thinking thing. So a good example of how the mind would destroy a magical situation is that when you look in the store window and you see the coat and your body gets turned on to it and you can just feel yourself regenerate, then your mind starts thinking, saying, well, if I started saving $10 a week, I could have that coat in 3 weeks. Or, gee, maybe my boyfriend would buy it for me and that would solve that problem. Or, if only I could win the lottery, I'd be able to afford all of that stuff. All of those things are our mindsets. Or, gee, I'll never win the lottery because that's a 1 in a million shot and I am not that 1 in a million guy. Once again, our mind is thinking way too much. And magic is just being energetically open to the possibilities. It's being totally present in the moment. That is the discipline that brings magical life. Totally present in the moment at all times. No reflections of the past or no pretenses of the future. And that is the work. The magic is the byproduct. Receiving things is the byproduct of a life of totally present in the moment. And that is what learning life's lessons and doing inner work is about, is letting go of the past, letting go that you have to predict the future in order to protect yourself, because those are fears that we often create, is that we're living in the past or future pretenses, as opposed to being present, being aware of what is happening all the time in the present. And when we're in that wonderment, we are bringing all the energies right here, right now, in the now. And so when all energies are focused like that, magic is more of a possibility, or magic things are happening, because, I'll say it again, we have all the focus, all the energy, all the consciousness focused right here, right now, in the body. And the body can receive so much easier if we do that. So that's one of the key lessons to Magic for Modern Times that has many lessons. But when you can totally be in the present, you've gone a long way. So start keeping that up, and we'll talk more about magic later on. I am Bart Sharp of Access Energy Transformation. I have more information about magic on my website at www.bartsharp.com. Have a great day. Bye-bye.